guys, welcome back to our channel. So today is Monday, and then I decided today that for the first time since I got married, I want to cook the quintessential Ekpang Nkwukwo. Okay, if you don't know what Ekpang Nkwukwo is, I'm going to show you step by step how I'm doing them. Meanwhile, let me show you some of the ingredients, the major ones. So this is water yam. Yeah, so this is water yam, and this is cocoa yam. I don't know how to, and I'll find out the name of this particular species of cocoa yam. This is the type that doesn't scratch or itch. All right, and then yeah, so I will show you the other ingredients.
They call it Ekpang Nkwukwo.
Ekpang Nkwukwo. Okay, they say it's called Ekpang Nkwukwo. Okay, so that's the Ibibio name. So I'll show you other ingredients as we go. Come along. Of the other ingredients is the periwinkle. So the shelled periwinkle. So these are the ones I'm going to use for this particular delicacy. Okay, then red oil, very important, red oil. Then I'm going to use a combination of pumpkin leaf for the wrapping as well as scent leaf for wrapping it. The third vegetable I'll be using is the real Nkwukwo. This is the Nkwukwo rather. This is the real Nkwukwo, and it is the tendrils or the young parts of the cocoa yam.
Just sparking out.
Yeah, the one that is just sprouting. That very young one that's sprouting. That's the one that I use for it. Of course, I have pepper here. I have hides, which is kanda. I have kanda here, so I haven't unpacked all of this. Then I also have crayfish and seasoning crayfish. So I'll add seasoning and other things as we go. And also there's a very special fish. There's a very special fish that I used for this. This is called Ibat fish, bonga fish. Yes, I said the English name. It's popularly called bonga fish, but it's called Ibat fish. So this is the fish for Ekpang Nkwukwo. Okay, so as I go ahead in the preparation, I'll show you other things. So I just got back from the market peeling the cocoa yam. So I'll show you other things that I get up to as we go. So come along and keep watching. Okay, I'm super excited. If you didn't know, I am Igbo from Imo State, married to an Akwa Ibom man, and we both run this channel. So if today is your first time, welcome to our channel, and we are super excited that you're here. This is very special because this is a meal I've been longing to cook myself. I've eaten it only when it's made by my mother-in-law, and today I'm excited to make it so that she can also taste mine. Yeah, so after peeling the cocoa yam and the water yam, this is me grating them. Yeah, you grate them. Yes, then this meal is very special to the Ibibio people. So the next step after grating it is to use the vegetables I mentioned earlier to wrap them in small bits. Yeah, so you see how I'm wrapping them and putting them up. Yes, there's a fourth vegetable I didn't mention when I was introducing the ingredients, and that's the potato leaves. I used a bit of it as well. My mother-in-law gifted me that, and yes, I also saw it in the market but didn't buy it. I just liked the ugu pumpkin leaf more, but I used these four vegetables in wrapping this. Now, for clarity's sake, I didn't use the scent leaves to wrap. I only used a handful of it, to cut into the meal. This is the remaining of the vegetables that were remaining after the wrapping. My husband had to cut it, and this is me cutting the pomo or the kanda, which is hides for those who don't know. Okay, so now the next thing is to put my pot on fire. I already had put the kanda, the periwinkles, oils, a little salt and onions at this stage before I remember to show you guys. So this has to form like a background, so that first of all the wrapped puddings do not get stuck on the bottom of the pot. I think that's why they do it. So this is me introducing the wrapped puddings right now into the pot, and please, you don't turn it so it doesn't burn. So actually my mother-in-law had to send to help me do some, so I got the ones she made and she wrapped and the ones I wrapped. So yes, this meal altogether took me about say 2 hours in all to make, 2 hours plus, yeah, to make. Now this is me now adding hot water. Yes, I didn't mention that step. You have to boil hot water and keep, so that you can introduce it at this point so that it's already congeals before you start. And this is me putting on the fire right now. So I put all those things inside the pot when it hasn't entered the fire. Well, I learned this method from my grandmother. I haven't looked up this recipe online or anywhere. I only learned a bit of how to cook it from my mother growing up, and then from my mother-in-law. This number of years I've been married, so she always makes it and gives me and gives us to eat. Yeah, so hot water. Then I added the remaining of the ingredients that I remained them halfway, to add it at the top. So the vegetable, so this is the point I introduced the remaining vegetable, a little salt, the ebat or the bonga fish, the crayfish, remaining pepper, onions. I add everything at this point, the seasoning cube as well. I added a little of the seasoning cube also at the bottom. Then this is me also introducing a little bit more palm oil. I love a lot of palm oil in my Ekpang Nkwukwo dough. So this is why I added, to my delight. So this is it already boiling. You can see because hot water was used to, start off the cooking, right? So at this point, this is after it has boiled for about 15 minutes. It doesn't take so long to boil, but make sure you don't turn it at that point. So after 15 minutes of boiling, this is what my dish looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm about to serve it because I'm going to serve my mother and my father-in-law first. So this is what it looks like in the plate. Have you ever eaten Ekpang Nkwukwo or made it? Let me know in the comment section so that we can also celebrate this. I'm super excited. It's my first time. So this is coming to you straight up from the chianduti YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like this video at this point if you haven't. And I will talk to you again in our next video. Thank you.